one loud mouth to say that they should not release Nnamdi Kanu because he's a terrorist, without giving evidence, without showing all the things that a terrorist organization is known for.
They don't swan for 100.
It is a shame on all of them. Food scarcity is ravaging the north because of these Fulani herdsmen. The thing have choked them so much that they can no longer talk. Northern leaders, it is a very big shame on all of you who are calling IPOB a terrorist organization. Meanwhile, your children are the real terrorists. Yes, they are the one. At least Shegumi told us that those bandits are their boys. They are their boys. Anybody that attack them will not get their vote and all that. Then this other one, Baraje Kawu, was the one who went all over the place. Say yes, we invited terrorists. We invited this Fulani jihadi to come. That jihad have started in Nigeria. So when you saw and heard all these things, the same northern leaders have no shame to be calling others terrorists. Meanwhile, they are the real terrorists themselves. They are the real terrorists because they are the ones that brought this problem on Nigeria. Northern leaders are the problem of Nigeria. Let them accept it. I have mentioned names here, and the thing that they are not even apologetical about it. So how can we be living with terrorists? If they don't want to live in peace with Nigeria, then they should move out. Look at since how many years now. These people will not let us rest. Unfortunately, nobody is talking to them. Everybody just feel like, I don't mention their name as if they are God. How long are we going to live with these people in this type of condition? Look at how many lives that have been wasted all over Nigeria. Advocacy. People should rise up and ask the North to question. Because we should be calling out names now. We should call a spade a spade. Because if this type of nonsense we are to be coming from another region, I wonder what the North will be saying.
You know, say when we talk say tribalism boko for Nigeria, na this na play. If you tell me what Nnamdi Kanu they do for custody, when be says on the Igbo their side. If you tell me what Nnamdi Kanu they do for custody, when be say Mietiala their side. Why be say any time where Yoruba man or Fulani man lead this country, they will keep Igbo man inside dungeon while their own brother, we don't commit so much atrocity, go they roam around freely. You and I know say Nnamdi Kanu no commit any crime. You no get any gun where they see for a house, even when soldiers raid in house to kill so many people. But for some Igbo, they see so many guns, both AK-47 in his house. But today they move freely. I be want to talk about Mietiala. Why be say they don't allow Igbo man to rest? I would like make you watch this video today, make you understand where me at the head to.
Welcome to Precious NU TV. Now here we tell on a cocoa of the matter things where they happen for inside Nigeria, especially those where be say mainstream media no go fit open mouth tell on because of say everybody they careful. Now that matter them we want to talk about. Now one of the major problem when Nigeria get we make food costs and things high like this now because of the insecurity for inside the country. And because of this insecurity, one Royal Highness who be say they in charge of the community for inside Benue State don't come out today, come talk say Fulani herdsmen don't kill about 577 members of in community for inside 141 attacks wey don't happen between 2011 February till now. That is between 2011 till now, 13 attacks wey don't happen. 570 something people don't die, 77 precisely, 577 people don't die, human beings. 9 these herdsmen don't kill. Meanwhile, the Nigerian government never prescribed herdsmen as terrorist organization. But IPOB they prescribed as terrorist organization. Remind me again, wetin be the crime where IPOB commit and how many people they kill before they prescribe them as terrorist organization? And as if EB say we think say only nothing dey happen, it don't they reach south now because now Amoteku don't they beg say oh yeah Edakun you want peace because why say cow don't destroy farmlands and farm way worth over 250 something million naira. Cows don't destroy farm way worth over 250 something million naira. So now they beg herdsmen for peace. Amoteku. Barrister Darlington, they here with me. Barrister Darlington, thank you so much for joining me. My partner in good governance. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you don't want to be partner in crime. All right, Barrister Darlington, let's get straight to the point. Yes. I beg, why this kind of thing they happen? Remind me, how many people again where IPOB kill before the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari proscribed IPOB as a terrorist group. We make most Northerners now they call Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. May they leave him, may they no release him, saying be terrorists. How many they kill and how many people there are people now will be herdsmen don't kill with this kind of announcements we hear from Benue State?
My dear, in the same way you want to hang a dog, give it a bad name. You see, the people of the north think that they are wise, but they are not. All these things that are going on, are they not aware? You cannot tell me they are not aware. It's just that they believe that the rest of Nigerians have sold their rights. That we don't have power, we cannot confront them. And so, they can do whatever they like. But they don't know that it's a matter of time. Because these Fulani herdsmen were given all the boldness to do what they were doing under Buhari. Under Buhari, these people became so arrogant. They were carrying guns, killing without any mercy, destroying farmland, destroying homesteads, destroying human beings. And Buhari looked the other side as if he didn't see what was going on. Meanwhile, any other person that challenged them is seen as a criminal. But the person that was using gun to kill people is not a criminal.
But Buhari been talks to make people for Benue State try to live in peace with their neighbors, their visitors.
So you live with peace with somebody who carry gun to kill you, Abi. This number that they mentioned is just like a tip of the iceberg. If you go to Agatu and other parts of Benue, where this thing have been going on repeatedly, you will now know that over 1 million people have gone down the grave. Over 1 million people have gone down the grave because of these people. So, the question you should be asking yourself, why is it that the federal government of Nigeria still pamper these herdsmen? What are they contributing to our GDP? What are they contributing to the economy? What are they contributing to Nigeria except violence? Nigerians, the ball is in your court. If you want this thing to continue, no problem. But it is time we rise up and tell these people that no, you are not even part of us. You migrated into Nigeria. So why have you become so bold and so arrogant as if you are the owner of the land? Why is it that Nigerians are not asking this pertinent question? These people that came from the Sahel, are they Nigerian? The answer is no. So why did they come inside there to kill the original indigenous of this country? And everybody just kept quiet and you are looking at them. If you challenge them, in fact, they will even see you as the real enemy. The northern leaders are just looking the other side. Why these guys are ravaging the whole country? Not even part of the whole country. So, at what point are we going to say enough is enough? Is it when they finish all of us? You and I know the reason for food scarcity in Nigeria. It is these same people. These same people, for God's sake, these same people, they wouldn't want farmers to go to their farm. They wouldn't want people of Benue, who happen to be the food basket of Nigeria, to go to farm. Yeah, the federal government is there watching them. They have not been proscribed. Nothing has been done to them. They get bolder by the day. In fact, this is very embarrassing. I have never seen this type of impunity in my life.
So, Barrister Darlington, you know, see, be mentioned, say, about over 1 million, they go don't kill, or we go don't die from the herdsmen attack. But this particular Royal Highness, we talk this thing, we name His Royal Majesty, His Royal Highness, or His Royal Majesty, Daniel Abomse of Tenagi community, right? In talk say this one in immediate people low 577. So if for one community 577 feet die, how many go don't die for other places? Remember the numbers we die for Agato, and we still they die because almost every time Agato they will never talk the entire villages for inside Benue State. Then come look at Plateau State where they also face the same fate with Benue State. So it shows that you never run into millions.
That's what I'm telling
of people.
You. Exactly. But then when you now move from there to other part of Nigeria, you now know the numbers we are talking about. The question is, why is it that the federal government have not been very forceful on these people? What is that special thing about Fulani herdsmen that nobody wants to deal with them decisively? Are we going to continue to pamper them? Are they the owner of Nigeria? You see, every time you people talking about Rwanda. If you check very well, this was exactly what happened in Rwanda when the Tutsis were being pampered. they were given all the privileges to do whatever they want to do. At a point, the Hutus got angry, and then hell was let loose.
So, Barrister Darlington, person like Bashir Ahmed now, when Nnamdi Kanu don't carry go courts, say he call him terrorist. For person like Bashir to talk, say, may they no release Nnamdi Kanu, saying be known terrorist. Meanwhile, no courts for inside Nigeria don't convict them of terrorism yet. You understand? So, for Northerners to see IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu as terrorist, how it be say, what thing it be say Southeasterners get to do to make sure say we compel government to also look at the level of killings where it be say their own people, that is, these herdsmen don't they kill, because now them be the people who don't they really conduct almost acts of terrorism. In fact, remember, say they also know them for international terrorist organization, as you know, international terrorist organization index. They know them. They add Fulani herdsmen as a terror, one of the deadliest terrorist organizations. They don't know, but they were the first 10 of terrorist organization. So if they feel they recognize internationally as terrorist group, why it be say they had Nigerian government to do anything about them? Then why it be say that the Igbos be soft targets? And everybody would accuse the Igbos or the IPOB of being a terrorist group. Army go food there, nobody they talk anything.
It is a shame on all of them. They say when you want to hang a dog, give it a bad name. It is a shame on all of them. My happiness is that they are the one bearing the brunt now. Yes, food scarcity is ravaging the north because of these Fulani herdsmen. So, the ball is in their court. Of all the things they have been saying and doing, God is rewarding them abundantly. You know, they say those who live by the glass house should not throw stones. So if they are calling IPOB a terrorist group, how about themselves in the north? The thing have choked them so much that they can no longer talk. Northern leaders, it is a very big shame on all of you who are calling IPOB a terrorist organization. Meanwhile, your children are the real terrorists. Your children are the, yes, they are the one. They are the one that gave birth to them. They are the one that bred them. At least Shegumi told us that those bandits are their boys. They are their boys. Anybody that attack them will not get their vote and all that. Then this other one, Baraje Kawu, was the one who went all over the place. Say, yes, we invited terrorists. We invited this Fulani jihadi to come. That jihad have started in Nigeria. So when you saw and heard all these things, the same northern leaders have no shame to be calling others terrorists. Meanwhile, they are the real terrorists themselves. All of them. They are the real terrorists because they are the ones that brought this problem on Nigeria. Northern leaders are the problem of Nigeria. Let them accept it. I have mentioned names here, and the thing that they are not even apologetical about it. So how can we be living with terrorists? If they don't want to live in peace with Nigeria, then they should move out. They should move out instead of them to be causing problems. Look at since how many years now. This will not let us rest. Unfortunately, nobody is talking to them. Everybody just feel like, don't mention their name as if they are God. How long are we going to live with these people in this type of condition? Look at how many lives that have been wasted all over Nigeria. All over Nigeria, not just especially in the north. So where did they come from?
All right, Barrister Darlington,
where did they come from?
What will be the way forward for people to use to continue to get information will go help them push for the right cause? What will be the way forward we will get now?
It is because of what we are doing. Advocacy. People should rise up and ask the North to question. Because we should be calling out names now. We should call a spade a spade. Because if this type of nonsense we are to be coming from another region, I wonder what the North will be saying. Now that it's from their region, what are they doing to stop it? Nothing. Rather, they will find a way to blame other people. One loud man to say that they should not release Nnamdi Kanu because he's a terrorist, without giving evidence, without showing all the things that a terrorist organization is known for.
They don't swan for 100 billion naira.
So these are the things we are talking about. When they commit all these heinous crimes, they will look for somebody to blame.
Thank you.
When they know to commit this thing that they are used to, especially terrorism, they will look for somebody to blame it on their head. Who brought all this problem? Is it me? All the terrorism, all the people that have made our farm not to go to farm, is it IPOB? Why is it that people are not talking about this things? Very serious issue. Everybody kept quiet. We left the leprosy that is worried us and we are treating rashes. So at what point are we going to call out the North?
Not just Trump doing the needful, but Nigeria president to do the needful. You understand? Let me tell you, because he is the GCF of the Federation. You understand? He's supposed to have before now to do the needful. Because he has the right to say, Kanu or go. Because his case has been judged. He has been discharged and acquitted. Why are they still keeping him there? So he's supposed to have, hey, I hear this morning that even at Penifere, so the Yoruba elders have finally come out and say, Mr. President, Tinubu, our son, free that young man, for he has no case. After the other department from the axis of the East have already asked Mr. President to release him, that they are refused. Now the Yorubas are coming. Even Igbo have already said that earlier, last year. You understand? Igbo have said that free Nnamdi Kanu. And if you want to be fair and equity, Igbo should be arrested. But you leave Igbo was free, moving. You see it as a man that have not committed it. Why are you still keeping this man? The people that are terrorizing the nation are still going freely. Somebody like Sheikh Gumi doesn't supposed to be working freely in this country. You understand? Sheikh Gumi, yes, Gumi doesn't supposed to, but he's moving freely, negotiating between the bandits, between the terrorists, between Boko Haram, Swab and the rest, and the federal government. Does it supposed to be so? And you are holding a man that have never, not even killed a fowl. That's the man you are holding and calling him a terrorist. Ever since you hold him behind the DSS bar, has anything changed? Rather, things are getting worse. As I speak to you, either 3 days ago, that 21 commanders was killed in Benue State. And apart from that, there are other various places. They are murdering soldiers, murdering people. In the north now, Sokoto and other places in the north. Pending, some people, they give them 70 million to pay. Some 20 million. In some places, they have to pay 120 million. In Zamfara State. Tuji and Co. What is happening? Is it the same as Nnamdi Kanu? So, hey, these things are proven, and it has shown to us that that young man is an innocent man. Nigeria is just as a result of Igbophobia and the hatred they have for the Igbos. That is why they are treating that man the same way they are treating him. Because mighty Allah, people, group or company, they are moving freely. And they're not supposed to. These are the people that have actually violated the law. But nothing happened to them. Same as Nnamdi Kanu, they vandalized his house. They even intend to kill him by Nigerian military. In 2017, you know this. You understand? So why? Because it's an Igbo man. So it is a high time. I love what Donald Trump is doing, and I love what others are coming out now, because it is the high time and the right time for the need to take place, the right thing to take place in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, because it's becoming too obvious.
Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, that Finland, this late hour, has compromised to at least sell out Simon Ekpa. Compromising is another word anyway, but I don't see it coming, because what I told people earlier was that Finland was not only trying to prank on Nigeria, but actually, thoroughly pranking, precisely pranking on Nigeria. Why? Finland has actually promised the whole world that they can never surrender their citizen, Simon Ekpa. It is not possible. Simon Ekpa, let me tell you, is no longer a Nigerian citizen, because he has returned every ticket, every document that made him a Nigerian. He returned it, returned his gold medal to the country called Nigeria. So he's not enjoying dual citizenship anymore. See, solely Simon Ekpa is a Finnish citizen. And what is coming to play out later about his, dualizing his citizenship is when Biafra is in place. Yes, if Biafra has come now, officially recognized by United Nations, by all the countries of the globe, that is when Simon Ekpa will come out with dual citizenship again. His citizenship with Nigeria is marked bad. Yes, he has denounced it, and is living in Finland currently. And then again, it is sours the heart of Donald Trump
of Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, that Finland, this late hour, has compromised to at least sell out Simon Ekpa. Anyway, we've seen what happened when the Serena Sienna, the Finnish ambassador to Nigeria, had a closed door meeting with Bianco and Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigerian president. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu was like telling the Sienna, the Finnish ambassador, that Simon Ekpa is the one standing in between Finland and Nigeria. You know, battering or severing the diplomatic relationship between the two countries, which is a blatant lie. Yes, Simon Ekpa has not done anything. He is in Finland doing his agitation business. It's a business that Nnamdi Kanu was doing, a transaction that many indigenous people of Biafra and diaspora are doing. Even the Igbo man in Nigeria, that is IPOP in Nigeria, are doing it. In the southeastern Nigeria, they are doing it. Everybody is campaigning for Biafra to see the way from Nigeria. It is not only Simon Ekpa. And now they accuse him of many, criminalities in the southeastern Nigeria, which of course, if you ask me, they have not been able to substantiate. Yes, those evidences have not been at least, substantiated. They are just accusing him for nothing. It's an allegation, blank one, blank allegation. And what Netanyahu is trying to do is to make sure that the agreement, what has been as an agreement in the Bible many centuries ago, must actually play out, at least come to happen or pass this present time. Why? What am I saying? The Jews all over the world coming together under Israel. The white Jews are there. They are trying to meet up with Bible's apocalypse, that time shall come when the Jews all over the world, both the red skin, the white skin, the mulatto Jews, the black Jews, are coming together as one. And that is when the New Jerusalem will come. I'm telling you, that is the end of all ages. The New Jerusalem is now under construction. They have actually sacked all the foreigners, the strangers in New Jerusalem. The Arab, the Palestinians, the Iran, all the Arabs in Jerusalem, they have actually vacated Jerusalem. The New Jerusalem is coming, and I believe it has started under this Benjamin Netanyahu administration. Benjamin has actually fought almost 8 countries to make sure that he disposed at least, send packing all the occupants, Arab occupying Gaza, West Bank, in the Middle East. And he has succeeded. When he fought Yemen, he fought Syria, fighting Lebanon, he fought the Palestinians, fighting Iran and Iraq. And successfully, Israel prevailed on them. So that is the coming together of all the Jews. And you can see how Israel has blacklisted actually, obviously, Finland, because they have, sold out Simon Ekpa.
Okay. But yesterday you said the EU will not allow Finland to deprive Simon Ekpa of his human rights.
Yes.
But we've seen where it was said that the EU were the one even instigating or even putting pressure on the Finnish government to do the needful as regards Simon Ekpa. And at the same time, we even heard CDS Musa himself come out to say that EU are there watching why Simon Ekpa is constituting nuisance. That was before he was arrested. I think in an interview with Arise TV, Ekpa constituting nuisance in Finland, doing whatever he's doing, causing a problem here in the southeast where it's there in Finland. We do not think the EU.
Don't mind Christopher Musa. Christopher Musa has never been able to prove his, guilty. No, prove his innocence in this matter of insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria beyond reasonable doubt. You know why? The Nigerian military are the one disaliving the youth in the southeast. How could you be shooting, at least killing, spying on armed youths in Igbo land?
Yes,
yes, it is too bad. They are buying innocent youth on armed persons. If you buy armed criminals, good. If you go to eastern Nigeria and confront Biafra liberation, good. We'll actually know that you are doing the right thing. But this one is unarmed persons, unarmed women, both housewives, both male farmers in their farmland. They will join forces with Fulani headers, buying everybody in Igbo land. It is uncalled for. And this Christopher Musa is seen. He knows all this thing. It is because of hate of Igbos. Igbophobia is the one. That's why he could not see that the military forces, the Nigerian military forces are at least committing genocide in Igbo land. Actually, if Christopher Musa knows that what Nigerian military forces are doing in southeastern Nigeria is right, he should honor the invitation by ICC to go there and explain to them. You are needed there, go and explain. Buhari must go there, Brutai must go there, and all of you. If you are right, if actually you go there with all the evidences brought by the Biafran people to the court, ICC, if you're not found guilty or culpable, you can come back to this part of the world free. But if you go there and it's actually obvious that you committed those, at least, those allegations, you are guilty of those allegations, you will have yourself at least blamed. Because international law must, get hold of you. So if Christopher Musa knows that what he's doing is right, he should go to ICC and explain to them. But let me tell you, friend, you know what? Finland will never forget. Finland is playing prank on Nigeria. I'm saying it. They are pranking on Nigeria. Within a short period, people will say, I said it. They are pranking on Nigeria. Samuel Ekpa is not going anywhere. Samuel Ekpa is having a big win. Why? And how? Gumi has come out to say that Nigerian government and the southeastern governors should procure arms, dangerous one, for Igbo youths to begin to fight IPOB. Do you know what it means? To throw that region into another armed struggling, bloody chaos. You see, that kind of suggestion is enough for federal government of Nigeria and southeastern governors to campaign for arrest of Sheikh Pig Gumi. He's not supposed to make such statements because we're Igbos. Fulani want to, yes, they want to use that as a balance to enter Igbo land for Fulanization and Islamization. If Igbos could procure arms against themselves, it means that things has fallen apart again in the southeastern Nigeria, a situation whereby all the Mali Fulanis in West Africa, Senegal and Gambia, Futa Jelon areas, all those Sahel countries where Fulanis are coming from, we infiltrate Igbo land and destroy Igbo land. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. Igbo man, I know that Samuel Ekpa will have no reason ever not to prevail on both Finland and Nigeria.